Okay, hi crews. You'll hear the birds in the background. Those are sun conures. They can get a little loud sometimes, so just bear with me. But this is the display tank, 120 gallon, 6 foot long. The lights are Reef Radiant Pro Stars, 165 watt. They are dimmable. Your basic black box, I guess, ship box, whatever they call them. Inside the display, these are RW8s. I got two of them, one in the front on this side and one in the back on the opposite side. As you can see, two different piles of live rock, which equals about 100 pounds of live rock in there. Very few corals. Your basic zoanthid, a hairy mushroom, the Kenya tree, I'm not sure that one. You tell me. Another hairy mushroom, candy cane, and that's it for corals. Fish wise, there's 3 pajama cardinals in there. There's one angelfish, decent size, a yellow tang. There's a small blue tang, the clownfish. I think there's one firefish in there, and that's about it. Underneath, I don't have nothing underneath the display, pretty much just the controllers for the RW8s, and that's your electric for the lights. Everything is at the sump. There's the overflow box, that's a dual overflow. And now I have that into one to go through the wall. And then of course here's the return pipes coming back, one on this side, one on the other side. Okay, but the drain goes through the wall, one. Have a ball valve on it. There's a union on it as well. And then I have it broke, we'll go underneath here, I have it broke into 2 3/4 inch pipes that go down into the sump. Now I use filter socks, but I've stopped using them, and I'm using them when I'm just when I do maintenance on the display tank. If I like clean the rock off or anything, I'll put the filter socks in. I'm having a problem with the return and the drain keeping up with each other, so I'm just trying to get to a balance with that. Hopefully I'll be able to get the socks back in there full time. G2, ASM G2 skimmer. It seems to be one of the things that's working very well for me. I'm pretty much emptying this thing every day to every other day right now. I've been running for probably 3 to 4 weeks now. But I also have bio balls in the drain compartment, and then it goes into the next chamber. That's where your skimmer is. The next chamber, I just got a small amount of microalgae in there. and that's Miracle Mud on the bottom. And then into the last chamber, which is the where the return pump is, DC 9000 return pump. I've just got a small shop light on that fuge. Tell me if I need something more. The return pump, this is 1-inch piping, and then this breaks into 3/4 inch. Now, I didn't mention this, I have a UV sterilizer in the back. Okay, and it runs through the sterilizer and then back into the, I have it running back into the return chamber. I also have a line running off basically on the opposite side, and that's a small line that's running into this dual reactor that has GFO on one side and then carbon on the other side, and then I have it running back into the return. The controller for the return pump. That's the basic setup. I think I'm showing you about everything. Up here is the auto top off reservoir, and I just have it gravity fed down using a switch. I mean, using just a regular eShops float in there. It seems to be working pretty decent for me. Obviously, these are the Reef Grow, the whole Reef Grow setup. 9 different containers. This is the Nopox I'm using on a daily basis. Right now I'm adding 5 milliliters a day. If you remember early on, we talked about that. And this is actually that airline diffuser. I'm going to go ahead and hook up and start running in there again. You said for another day, I believe. But that's basically the setup. That's a little bit of a workstation that I have. I also have, this is another area that I have all my test kits, and I run a lot of tests over here. I will tell you that I do have a few more corals that are in the quarantine tank over here. These are all zoanthids. I've got about 6 of them that are going to be going in there. But other than that, I don't have nothing else going in the tank, as in livestock, at the moment. Freshwater tank, you want a blood red parrot? Mean son of a bitch. I'd like to get rid of them. I just don't want to give them back to the local fish store. They won't treat them right, I know it. But that's about it. If I can get you anything else, let me know. Show you some of my discus. That's my smaller guys. Those guys are about 5 inches in size. And I can't end the video without showing you my big boys. There's about 8 in there. That guy right there is 7 inches. But that's all I got on the tank. Let me know if I can get you anything else. And oh, I did want to show you. This is the algae breakout. It's not a real big breakout, but the diatoms. I get the diatoms. That just kind of comes with the new site, with the new tank. But the green algae is kind of a harder algae, a little bit harder to scrape off. So if you see something there we need to work on. Diatoms, I've seen them a lot worse, so you know, but they are starting to